Okay, hi everyone. My name is Tato Linta. I'm from Kwakwa, Free State. I'm studying at Sefako Makgatho Health Science University at Pretoria. I'm studying mathematical science. So I want to talk about, guys, how I actually found out that I have ADHD. Okay, guys. First thing I have to say, this story I started to realize to note everything that was going on at grade 5. I repeated grade 5, but I wouldn't say it's because I was dumb at the time or it's because of what. I think I was an unbehaved learner. I always didn't take my work seriously, and even if I wanted, it was just hard naturally, you understand. When I repeated grade 5, okay, I passed by God. I don't know how I even passed. I think I got level 3 in maths, and I just passed and went to grade 6. That's when I started to be like I wanna take my schoolwork seriously. Okay, I then took my schoolwork seriously, like I said, and then everything was good, I started studying, I started studying. So in class, every time they will ask questions, I will be the one answering those questions that they're asking. Okay, time went by and went by and went by. So around March, when I'm supposed to write a test, I remember everything that I studied, I forgot about it. Like, I completely forgot about it. And surprising part is that your brain works in an extreme manner. Like, you can see that I'm smart. Like, things that they can give me that are difficult, I can be able to solve them. That's how I was sure that my brain actually works. Um, okay, I will pass still by level 3 even if I was studying. So I felt like there was no difference for me studying and not studying. Okay, time went by and went by and went by. When I was in grade 10, oh, by the way, guys, I have to mention this. I was progressed to grade 9, I was progressed to grade 10. Reason for that progress was because I failed maths. Mostly it was maths only, I know. And in grade 10, I started failing decimally. But I noticed something that a lot of people will say to me is that I walk very fast. Naturally, I walk very fast. I can't walk slow. I think my mind is always rushing to where I'm going. In grade 10, my mom, actually in grade 9, my mom gave me money, I remember. She usually gives me money, maybe 2.5, sometimes 3,000 in December to go buy Christmas clothes, right? I go with my friends, my family, my siblings, whatever at the time I go with, right? So this other time I went alone. Okay, it's fine. I went and bought a few jeans, few t-shirts, I think a taggy, and then okay, I took these things with me. I went to a taxi, and then this taxi, where I got off near home, I think it's like 10 minutes walk. I decided, no man, I'm tired. I wanna get in the shop and get apple munch. I got an apple munch and then I sat down. Ask me what happened. I forgot my Christmas clothes. And it's not something that I could control because I don't know what's wrong with me. Because like, why will a person forget his Christmas clothes? Like, that was there by his side, you know. That thing happened, and obvious my mom was angry. We both don't know what's happening, and I feel like I'm irresponsible at the time, isn't it? Okay, the year continued. My mom just bought me few jeans so that I can wear on Christmas, but that was not even the budget. I'm sure it was even less than 1,000 at the time. Okay, I went to grade 11. In grade 11, I was not diagnosed with ADHD at the time, but already I knew, at least at the time, I knew that there's something wrong with me. That's when I started doing things differently now. Instead of me studying the whole time, I started doing things the different way. I started when, like, let's say I'm writing maths in Friday, I'll start studying Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. On Thursday, I'm cross nighting, and I have to, even when I go to school in the morning, I have to go while holding a book and studying. Reason, not because I have not finished studying, but because my brain works on the current thing that I'm doing at the moment. If I'm focusing on my book, my brain extremely works on focusing on the book specifically. That's when, okay, I wrote that test. I remember I got level 6. That was the first one. Not because I was smart, but because I feel like ADHD was the reason why I was like that. Okay, this thing continued. I think on term 2, I got level 7 in maths, level 7 in physics, but I was struggling in theory. So I didn't know how now I'm supposed to work the thing of theory, because theory requires time, and time is what I don't have because my brain doesn't have time. It works on the thing that happens in the current situation. So okay, I was in grade 11, I think around August. I got awards. I think I got an award for maths. I think it was physical science, LO. I don't know what was it, but I remember it was 4 subjects. Okay, now I will go to grade 12. Oh, by the way, one thing that you don't notice, guys, I don't talk a lot. The one thing that makes me talk a lot is ADHD. Me talking to you right now and being able to talk is ADHD. Why? Because I cannot suppress what I have inside. I have to let it out. One understand. So okay, I finished grade 11. Everything went well, and everyone was surprised. Wow, what's happening to Tato? Tato seems like to be back on their foot. But guess what? I lost Christmas clothes again in that December. This thing started making me feel sad. I started crying because I could see that there's something. I don't know what is it, but I just discovered it and I'm trying to solve it by myself. I don't wanna tell my parents about this. Probably they'll think I'm crazy, isn't it? Okay. Grade 12 term 1. Okay, grade 12 term 1, guys. Grade 12 term 1, I passed. I think my average was 78. I was starting to be aware of the situation, even though I don't know what was the situation. And remember, at the time I don't have a phone. I've never had a phone before. Like, I've never had a phone before. So okay, I did that, and then grade 12 was grade 12, play here and there, but serious where it matters and most. And then okay, I passed grade 12. Okay, by lucky of God, I was accepted to many of the universities that I applied to. I wanted to choose nursing because of job, but I remembered, okay, due to my situation, I cannot work in health due to my situation that I have. So that's when I started to do things that probably even if I made an error, it wouldn't hurt the people. And something that when I concentrate in it, I just require that time and I can cram the way of doing it, but not cram the whole thing of, like, actually cram the whole thing the way it's written. Okay, so I chose maths, and maths was pretty much good. First year, you're just cramming things and you're just learning how to integrate, to differentiate, you're done. No, there's no a lot of theory. Even if it's theory, maths theory and theory that you learn in life science are 2 different things. Okay, I started being disclosed about this. I didn't talk about it to anyone. I mean anyone. I've never. And then you know what hurts me the most, I started being hurt, like really hurt, and having depression when I started opening extra classes. You know why? Because I got to meet people with the similar situation that I had. Trust me, not as simple as you think. It's hard, guys, to see a parent bringing a learner and saying this learner is a troublesome learner, I can't. But when I access them through education, these people are smart. Like, the way you understand something once, and they this thing, it's making me cry. It's fine. Like, when you teach them something, like, okay, guys, when you are supposed to find probably a midpoint or a turning point of this, you're supposed to use a formula of x is equals to negative b over 2a. This person understands very well, and you ask her a question, they're going to answer it completely right. About it, or say, I'm going to study this. Let them go write a test. Same thing happens. The same situation I'm in. And you know what's hurting? You can't say to a parent, please go check your learner. Probably there's something wrong. You know why you can't tell them that? Because they're going to think that you think there's something wrong with their daughter and or their son. And this, guys, ADHD is a situation that you need to be well aware to be able to master it. And one thing about ADHD, guys, that I'm going to say, it's okay to not know people. Sometimes you have to learn things by listening to people. When someone says this thing is wrong, just take it as it's wrong. Don't try to make it right. Don't try to make it feel better. Because you know what happens? You go learn that thing. Okay, someone says smoking is wrong and you start smoking, you won't quit. That's ADHD. Once you focus on something, your focus becomes extreme to that thing. The reason why I started talking about maths and actually learning about maths was that every time I talk about maths, my brain actually focus more into maths. I become obsessed with maths. So that's how I'm able to lie to ADHD and say I love maths. I am actually focused in maths because I want my brain to actually work in a manner whereby it knows that the only thing that we can be able to give our attention is math, nothing else, no money, like nothing. Guys, this is long. Please, I'm going to talk to you about part 2 on what are the study techniques I used, methods, and then what currently happening in my life that I've realized that made me to actually want to talk about this, and a lot of things, guys. I just want to share this and close my TikTok account, and then I'm done. Thank you so much. You'll find the full video on TikTok for those who want it, and then I'll share a sample of it at TikTok. Thank you so much, guys. Please view part 2. It's going to come again tomorrow. Thank you so much. I love you guys.